guys, I'm Diane and this is Narrow Dreams, and this is the second part of our Scottish adventure, the trip to Orkney. So the map here shows that we went from Gills Bay in Scotland to St Margaret's Hope, which is on South Ronaldsay. This is the ticket office at Gills Bay. Tiny little thing. We wondered if we'd come to the right place. There is a tea room in there, but not much else, to be honest. So this is the jetty where the ferry will pull in when it arrives. And basically that's it. This is the side of the quay where you can sort of just look over and you can see, well, little fishing boats. There's lots and lots of bird life. It's literally, if you've ever been, you'll know it's in the middle of nowhere. Lots of other wildlife. These were seals that were just basking on the beach, laying about on the stones. You could look over the wall and see it. There was another one there, obviously enjoying the late sunshine at the end of August. Gets a bit bleak up there, so you know they're making the most of it. And this was one that was actually in the water, just bobbing about in the bay. So yeah, lots and lots of wildlife. So this now is the Pentalina. Wasn't actually going that fast. This is 4 times speed, but it's just pulling into the jetty. As you can see, it's a catamaran. Interesting design for a ferry. So it's reversing in, because obviously, as you can see, there's lots of people stood on top. It is full. So the bit at the back obviously drops down. That enables all the vehicles to get off, and the people generally walk off and then are picked up later on. So this is, when it's pulled up, this is how you get on. You just drive up to there and get on. So we're actually on the ferry now. So this is the very top deck. The bit at the front is where the pilot sits and drives it across. There is a lounge area underneath. You can see the car deck there at the bottom. So there's sort of 3 levels. There's the car deck, and then you come up and there is an inside lounge. It does get a bit rough over there sometimes. So there's an inside lounge, and the bit you can see on the top is just the top deck, open with seating. As you can see, we chose to go on the top. Most people did actually on the way out. There was not that many people sat in the lounge. The interesting thing, you come across the Pentland Firth as you go into the Orkneys, and it's an hour's trip. So I think it's about 30 miles, but it takes an hour, and you never leave sight of land. So what you can see now is that's actually, I'm just trying to work out which side of the ship I'm on. I think that's probably the island of Hoy. On the other side, the main ones you see are Hoy and Flotter on that side, which is a very small island. And on the other side you see South Ronaldsay. There are little islands, but mainly they're the ones that you see. But wherever you look, you never leave sight of some land. You can see in every shot that there is some there. So that's the sort of trip across the Pentland Firth. These are shots from the boat over onto South Ronaldsay, things that you can see, and you can see it. It does look fairly remote. There's not a lot else there, to be honest. A few little farms dotted about. Most of Orkney is like that, to be honest. This was another ferry that we passed. I think this one would be from the mainland to Chapinsay. This was actually a little island that was only accessible by boat, but as you can see, it's got a farm on there. And then this is actually South Ronaldsay, so we're coming in, getting closer. That is a view of St Margaret's Bay, which is where you come in. It's not right on the bottom of South Ronaldsay. It's nearer to the top. So this is where you dock, and it's a very quiet little village, really. Really quaint. Most of the villagers in Orkney seem to be grey. It's obviously to do with the stone that they're built of, but it does tend to have a very grey look. So this is, as we were coming in, this is the ships that were in the bay, and we are coming towards the docking area in St Margaret's Bay. First thing you see when you get off the boat is welcome to Orkney, because passengers are not allowed in the car. They pack them in that tight. Passengers have to get on once you get out, really. So the ticket office at St Margaret's Bay is even smaller than the one at Gill's Bay, St Margaret's Hope, sorry, not Bay. No cafe in there, just a ticket office. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see the next bit. The next video will actually not be very boaty related. It will be about all the things we saw on Orkney. So I hope you can join us for that one. Thank you.